Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my bi-weekly melts and reviews for the second part of March. I was on vacation for the last week, so I don't have as much as I normally do, but I do have a good bunch of wax to review here. So let's get started. The first thing I have is I finished cinnamon sugar donut from Bath and Body Works. This is a 3-wick 14.5 ounce candle. It was part of the sweet shop last summer, and I have a few backups of this one because this one's one of my all-time favorite candles. The scent description is, the bottom got a little grubby here. Shared the delight of a freshly baked vanilla cake donut covered in sugar crystals and crushed cinnamon. It has a galvanized lid with the sweet shop. This burned very well. It has the thicker wicks, no real soot, maybe just a little bit. And a little bit of residue left from the burns, but not bad. And as you can see, I burned it all the way down. I'll probably put this on my warmer for, 2 to 3 hours to get the last of the fragrance from it. But I was very happy with the performance, and the throw was high on this, consistently high. And it smells so good. It smells just like the title says, cinnamon sugar donut. It's come back in a few different lines, but I have some backup, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, I was happy with that, and I would definitely repurchase once I get through my stock of those. Next, from 10 Digit Creations, I melted a Tarte in Avo Bath, which is a Lush dupe. It's mostly lemongrass, and that's what you get on cold and on warm. This is one of the first Tarts I've melted from 10 Digit. It was 1.2 ounce Tart, so I threw the whole thing in my 24 watt or 20 watt Glade warmer in my bedroom, and it threw forever, and it threw high. I was very, very happy with this. I can't wait to try some more of the Lush ones that I got from her, but I will definitely reorder that one. I was very happy with that. Okay, then from Sniff My Tarts, I melted a chunk in Sweet 16 Toasted Marshmallow Strawberry Serendipity. Absolutely loved it. This is from one of her mystery boxes or flash sales. I don't remember. But I got my notice to pay for my shipping on my custom order. They haven't sent it out yet. I got it yesterday, I think. Day before yesterday. So my order should be coming in the next week sometime. And I placed a big order in October, so I just can't wait. This smelled absolutely wonderful. I melted it yesterday in my 20 watt Glade warmer in my bedroom, and it threw the entire day. I started at about 6 in the morning, and it threw till, probably about 8 o'clock. It was petering out at night, so I was very happy with that. And I did get the strawberry and the serendipity. Sweet 16, I'm not so sure what that is, but it was wonderful. And it threw very well. Very happy with that. From Haley's Heavenly Scent, I am currently melting a Hello Kitty head in one of my favorites, Elf Sweat, which is, it is Candy Canes, candy corn, and effervescent bubbles. And it's doing very well. I didn't really let it cure too long. 2 weeks is what I did, but it's paraffin, so it should be fine. And it is throwing pretty good in my bedroom in my Glade warmer. And it smells just like Elf Sweat. I've had it from other vendors, and I love it. So I thought I'd try hers, and hers is very good. I'm very happy with that. Then from Rainbow Melts, I melted a few of these gumdrops, I think is what they're called. I think I put 3 in, and it is Winter Wonderland, which is Vanilla Bean Noel. buttercream and toasted marshmallow. And mostly all I got is like a creamy bakery type scent. I liked it. It did very well. I actually melted this in one of my bulb warmers. I think it's a 25-watt bulb warmer. And it did very well. I was very happy with it. I would reorder that one. From Rose Girls, I melted a chunk in strawberry shortcake and vanilla bean Noel. And it was a big chunk, 1.85 ounces. I didn't really want to cut it in half because it wouldn't have been enough. But it did very well in my Glade warmer in my bedroom. And I got the strawberry with a bakery undertone of the shortcake and the vanilla bean Noel. It was very nice. Very happy with that. Okay, then from, grab them here, from Candles from the Keeping Room, I melted 2 snowflakes in eucalyptus spearmint. I had a cold like 2 weeks ago that just wouldn't go away. It didn't really clear up my cold, but it smelled very good. It wasn't too strong on the mint, which is okay with me. It was just a nice, you could get the eucalyptus and the spearmint, but it blended very nicely. I had it going in my 24-watt hot plate in my kitchen, actually. And it threw for hours. I put 2 in at a time because these are a tad smaller, the snowflakes. But I was very happy with that. I always melt Candles from the Keeping Room in my 24-watt hot plate because it seems to do the best there. So I was happy with that. Also from Candles from the Keeping Room, I melted a tart in, I think this is Amish Quilt. Let's see here. It is vanilla, cinnamon, allspice, and clove. I liked it. It's a very nice blend. I melted it in my 24-watt hot plate in my kitchen, and it did very well. It was a high throw. Also from Candles from the Keeping Room, I melted a tart in Winter Cabin. It is vanilla with birch, pine, cedar, and a few other things mixed in there. I melted this in my bedroom. I love the smell, but I only got like a medium throw out of it. It did last for a long time. But, yeah, it probably could have been a little bit stronger. So, I'm not unhappy with it. It was just, I'd say the throw is about a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Okay, then from Sassy Girl Aroma, I melted a chunk in Effervescent Fizzy Pop Blonde Moment. I loved it. It was like Blonde Moment with that effervescent, kind of like elf sweat type smell to it. It did very well in my, I think I did it in my Glade warmer. And it smelled really good. And I still have quite a few chunks in there, as you can see. I was very happy with that. I would reorder it. I have 2 bags right now to go through, so I won't be getting it for a while. And then my first ever Lake Providence Lodge melt. I melted the cold ginger ale in the scent shot. This was 1.6 ounces, so I melted the whole thing, and it did very well. It lasted for hours, almost the entire day in my, I think I did it at my 24-watt hot plate. It basically is like elf sweat from other vendors, but it's just a light, airy, bubbly, effervescent lemon lime type scent. And I was very happy. I will reorder this. When I was on vacation, I saw she had loaves that you could get in any scent, but they were gone by the time I got back. But I'm going to hold off till I can get a loaf of this because I was very happy with it. Okay, then from Vintage Chic Scents, I melted, and I cut it up into thirds. I melted a third of I think it was a poinsettia flower tart in Big Brown Bag, which is salted caramel, eggnog, and Jackie O. And this was part of the Christmas in New York package that she had. And it did very well. I was very happy with it. It's a nice smell. I haven't been able to catch any of her openings lately. Now she's only open once a month. But I have so much of her stuff, that's okay. Also from Vintage Chic Scents, I melted a flower tart in Rear Window. And this is Cranberry Pizzelle and Noel. The Pizzelle is a cookie, and the Noel is Vanilla Bean Noel with the cranberry. This one did okay. I melted a smaller tart, so maybe I should have thrown in another half of one, the flower tarts. Because I did get I got the cranberry with the bakery undertone, excuse me. But it just was like a medium throw. It wasn't like in your face. You just knew it was there when you walked in the room, but not too strong. So I was happy with it. I don't know that I'll reorder it, but okay. Then I have to grab a few things here. Nope. Not my camera. From Kimray Anne's, I melted, let's see if I can get the air out of this, probably should. This was a chunk that I cut up into fourths in Rosemary Mint Vanilla Bean Noel. This was my blend for a monthly, I think it was from November. It did very well. I got the rosemary and the mint with the undertone of the Vanilla Bean Noel, which toned down the rosemary, and it did very well in my Glade warmer. And they're pretty chunks. Her wax is pretty soft, so it was easy to cut it up, and as you can see, this bag is getting grubby. I haven't ordered from her because I have quite a bit to go through, but I will reorder. From Ava's Country Cupboard, my all-time favorite scent from her, which is Pink Pumpkins, which is pink sugar with pumpkins, and this always does very well. I love the smell. I still have quite a bit of it to melt, but I enjoy it so much. But when I get through that, I will definitely reorder it. From Tiffany Candles, I am currently melting a Teddy Tart in red lipstick. It's in my bathroom, in my Glade warmer. It's cherry with a bunch of other things mixed in there. Mostly I'm getting the cherry, but it's not that artificial cat piece type cherry. It's very nice. Every time I walk by that bathroom or go in there, I can smell it, so it's a high thrower. And it's a very nice scent. I'm very happy with it. I will reorder that one from her. I melted a couple of scoops in rosemary mint for my scoopable. And that's what it is. It's a straight up rosemary with the mint. As you can see, it's so pretty. I usually tend to melt the scoopables and the softer wax when I'm getting ready for work because they melt faster. Okay, then from Front Porch, I melted a grubby in, see if I can get it to focus, it's Tiki Paradise. I don't know the scent description on this one, but it didn't have much of a throw at all. I was a little bit disappointed. I think I got some pineapple. Let's see here. Yeah, it just didn't have much of a throw. So I wouldn't reorder that. Also from Front Porch, I melted 3 grubbies in pumpkin pecan cinnamon streusel cookies. I'm trying to melt hers because it's getting older. And mostly I'm just getting that bakery cinnamon pumpkin type smell. It did very well in my Glade warmer in my kitchen. I would reorder that at fall time if you can get it. Her wax is getting very difficult to order now, which isn't isn't good because she's always been an easier one, but hopefully it settles down a little bit. I melted a pumpkin and pumpkin cinnamon maple hotcakes, and then I got the pumpkin and the cinnamon with the undertone of the maple with the bakery tone. It did very well. I was happy with that and would reorder. I melted, this is actually a brittle. I'll show you here in copper sun tan. Oops, excuse me. I melted this before we went on vacation because we went to California. I don't know if you can see in there. I'll take one out. And I plugged it back in when we got back, and it is so strong. It is unbelievable. I only put about three to four pieces of brittle in there, and it just wouldn't quit. I had to actually dump it out because it was so strong for so long. And that's exactly, it smells like suntan lotion. I love it. Mostly for the summertime, but it did very well. And I wanted to get in the mood for going to the beach, which we did plenty of. I missed the warmth. I'm back in the cold. I melted a couple of grubby tarts in eucalyptus spearmint also when I had my cold, and it did very well. I melted this in my blade warmer in my bedroom in the evening, and it helped me sleep. I'll show you what her grubby tarts, in case you've never seen them before. That's what they look like. And this was a 12-pack. I never did count how many I got, but it did very well. I was very happy with that. I don't know if that's something you'd want to melt in the middle of summer, but okay. And then from the bathing garden, I melted 2 chunks in poisoned a pear Kathy. This, I think it's like an apple. I don't have the scent description, and that's what it has, like an inlay of a. This is from the Halloween restock. I didn't get much throw on it at all. Just like, so I've said this before, I don't think I'll be ordering any more wax from her until she can put a little bit more fragrance in it. From Better Homes and Gardens, a couple of chunks in soft cashmere amber. This is a nice feminine type smell. It's very good. I melted this in my bedroom in my Glade warmer, and it did very well. I will, if it comes back out, I'll get more of that, or if it's still around, actually. And a couple of chunks in All Like Glitters from Christmas. The tag says $1.50, but I got all the Christmas ones after Christmas for 50 cents each. And this one's a real nice perfumey type smell. It's not just for Christmas, so that is it. That's my bi-weekly melts and reviews for the end of March. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.